And Ten Hag kept doing that a few weeks ago, where he kept changing the back players, changing the midfield, and all of a sudden you've got a completely different system, a completely different set of players on the pitch at the end of the game, and you can never get stability or consistency. I think there's just an element of what Tim's just said. Just leave the players on. They actually weren't playing that bad in the first half. Obviously, they were undermined by the set pieces in terms of the corners, but the football generally wasn't that bad. Then you allow 2 mistakes that were made after half-time within the first 10 minutes to undermine you, and then basically you make changes and all of a sudden everything falls to pieces. And it looked really scruffy. Really scruffy. They looked a mess at the end, United.
Gary Neville has not held back in his criticism of Ruben Amorim's tactical approach at Manchester United, calling it crazy after the team's inconsistent performances. Neville expressed doubts about Amorim's strategies, which he feels are overly complex and poorly aligned with the demands of the Premier League. On his podcast, Neville dissected Amorim's decisions, arguing that the manager is overcomplicating the game. He suggested that Manchester United's strength has always been in clear, straightforward football, but Amorim's systems seem to be at odds with that philosophy. Neville questioned whether the players truly understand their roles, noting the lack of cohesion on the pitch. United's recent matches have exposed cracks in Amorim's tactical setup, particularly against mid-table opposition. Despite a squad packed with talent, including Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, and Matthijs de Ligt, results have been inconsistent. Neville took issue with Amorim's choice of a 3-4-3 formation, which relies heavily on attacking wingbacks but leaves the defense exposed to counterattacks. He warned that this system is too risky in a league as competitive as the Premier League. Neville also pointed to signs of frustration among the players, particularly key figures like Rashford and Fernandes, who appear to struggle with the demands of Amorim's system. This has raised concerns about the overall harmony within the squad. While critical, Neville did not call for Amorim's dismissal. Instead, he urged the manager to simplify his tactics and focus on leveraging the strengths of his team. Neville acknowledged Amorim's tactical intelligence, but stressed that success in England requires a balance between innovation and pragmatism. The scrutiny on Amorim is growing, and the next few matches will be crucial in determining whether he can adapt his approach to turn things around at Manchester United.